Long story short, we came back with a diagnosis of a very rare genetic disorder that less than 80 people in the world have.
I have struggled, yeah. I have struggled through all my lifetime, as a child. My mother wanted to come and get me, but she didn't know how to go about getting me.
Feeling stuck, feeling nowhere to turn or nowhere to go, no place to go.
When she was probably about 3 or 4, we went and identified, that she had some cognitive issues, developmental delays.
I'll bring up that word exhaustion, because that's how parents feel. They're just exhausted.
And I grew up in different foster homes.
So there can be a lot of apprehension, a lot of fear about stepping into the world.
But still, I needed more help.
We initially thought we had things covered. We were sadly mistaken.
People don't understand that. I do. And as a child, I understand it too well. It ain't easy. It hurts. You struggle. You go through the pain. And you go through the suffering.
It's very interesting as families wrestle with challenges with any of their children. It could be a myriad of issues. And you really want an agency that can help you answer questions that you have. What I really like about Starbridge is it's not a cookie-cutter approach. It really listens to families, listens to individuals, and says, what do you want for your child?
I love living on my own because, well, you get as much independence as possible.
What I really like about it, it really starts whenever you need it. Your child could be newborn, could be 5 years old, could be 10 years old, or you could be someone who starts services as an adult.
My goal was to become my daughter's advocate as best I possibly could. I try to stay as involved as possible with her education process, making sure that her needs are addressed in that environment as best I can.
They let me know that you're a human being. There's no different in you. It's no different at all.
They're always positive, upbeat, and just extremely supportive.
And that's what they're there for, to make sure you get up to the road that you're trying to go to.
When you meet and talk with people like that, it gives you hope.
How he has emerged as a person, as a man, as a worker, is a tremendous feat to behold. What it was our agency kind of recognizing that here's a person who has taken on his own experience and identified what he has needed for himself in terms of service, and has worked with that to fulfill himself, to emerge to be the person in the world that he wants to be and that he already is.